Finally seeing Messi smile. A long time since the debacle on Mercy. This is a true miracle of Spanish football, and they're always tough to beat. But Barcelona usually have their way with them at this stadium. This is what Eibar's coming up at them with. In this stadium for them gentlemen, and they love their club. And right,
Frees are ready. 36-year-old Jose Munuera. Good look at years on to keep them there.
Oh, well played.
Semedo into the middle for the 18. Dish off for Messi, into his right, tries to sneak it through. Ball in from Cote, carries to the back post. Orellana inside, and the deflection goes wide. Busquets almost putting it in both goals. Hank has help in the middle. Dish off for Malcolm. Offside the call, it would have been waved off.
Well, he's saying his apologies. I think he wants it quicker from Jordi Alba. And
Messi down.
Well played.
Driving past Malcolm, but just off target. Jordan.
This is a team that loves to play the long ball. Statistic after the recent disappointments.
Mountains, it is in a valley that pinches in the days of Almeria in the lower division. 20 since moved on through Malaga, and now in his second season they've scraped it up over 7,000 bit by bit, but as I said, they've had to be creative to find ways. Messi.
But he took the responsibility on himself.
And the dish pushing it wide. Met on the volley by Charles. Hits it clean, but right at Silesen.
Well played by the Brazilian. It's a skidding ball that comes into him. And
so out. Up for Cucurella, the lone. It almost to perfection. Dimitrovic comes out, but he leaves his net open. And a slightly more patient shot from Sergio, and he would have had his first of the year.
I disagree. I don't think he can afford the kids being kept in cotton wool. Going with a strong lineup here today. Most people expected the likes of Ricky Puig and Carlos Elena for Spanish football, but they don't care and do it the Basque way and to take the lean, clean hybrid route. And it always causes all sorts of problems. Right up there at the top with teams that play.
Off to Cucurella, the Barcelona blasts it through Silesen. He's got a goal, his first as an Eibar player, and it comes against his parent club.
Well, he doesn't look for placement here, he goes for full power. And Mark lights it up here. The Barcelona loanee, Spanish Youth International, sizzles this one. And it takes a skip past Silesen.
5 and 36. Meaning Mbappe would need 4 to level at Stade de France next week. Down goes Semedo behind the play.
Yeah.
Of the 18. Triple team, dish back to Alba, plays it square, but Malcolm couldn't get there.
Got to be attacked on the back post, though. It's wonderful football, this. From
5, even better. Messi. But he sends the free kick wide. Quick blast. Charlotte.
Biggest title. Catching 93 points.
A long one. Little nip at the heels from Charles, getting a talking to.
Brilliant skill by Busquets. Dyson with death.
Goes on this year for Eibar. Trying to keep it alive. Cucurella does.
A wonderful pickpocket by
wing position. In for Messi. Takes the extra touch. And it's a touch of genius to tie the score.
It's a touch of genius to set him up. Look at this beautifully weighted ball from Arturo Vidal. It's nothing less than magisterial. It's nothing less than Messi-esque. Vidal's vision, his placement, the weight of his pass is absolutely immaculate.
For Alba, though, Ball across, just past.
Another look at the ball that gets well won.
Up front for Messi, he might not be done. A little chip and he sneaks it in over Dimitrovic and back of the net.
And it goes all the way back to Clement Langley. As you were reeling off the statistics, it was Langley that sets all the dominoes falling right back on his own line, and Leo knows exactly where this started. It's a beautiful embroidered footballing pass way before this even. Rakitic gets involved. He's inside his own half, so he's onside, maybe leaning over the seasoning. And look at this, defensively reading it.
LA out on this left flank on the offensive side. Semedo.
His pace and alacrity and goal finishing prowess, I think he'd be
front men.
Yep.
Punched away, Dimitrovic. His squirt off his boot. His compatriot Orellana chopped down. 33-year-old ex-Celta looking to equalize themselves. Jordan Piqué.
What do you think about that?
He has come out to say he will not be staying, but that doesn't say where he will be going. And while a lot of people pointing to Barcelona,
by the player that makes that decision.
ball sent across
to be overturned. Messi gets his second. Really interesting. Oh, so does Sillerson. Look out!
And the volley up
and
and this time it's a dart.
Absolute dart thrown. It is 180. De Blasis recognizes Sillerson's gone missing. And this is a stupendously.
They were supposed to be relegated, but Elche had some difficulties.
But we'll see at the end of the season, after the Copa del Rey final. So,
good read, but a little clash as they try and win it back. The card coming out. Cleats flashing as he tried to win it back. Here to a right back, but he showed his old attacking skills with his first. Musawage. Arturo Vidal is ready. Role has changed. Now 31, he will be 32 come June and into next season.
June 24th.
Jordan in for Piqué to finish win, lose or draw here today. They'd like to finish with a win. In for Shotty. Second effort. Offside against Malcolm.
He's unlucky here, Malcolm. He keeps checking his run. Not just once, I think twice he checks his run. There's a first one.
Ball in, two in the middle, almost to Orellana. Throw him into the mix with Sergio Roberto and Semedo. His final half of football for Eibar. A little tangle here. Alba, as he landed, seemed to catch Orellana, and both players land awkwardly.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Not enough to put them in that Liverpool category.
It's not. Then there's serious problem. And not cowardly in protecting 3-0 and 4-0 leads. The remaining part of this second half. Look out!
Orellana with a burst, but he can't get past. All the way across and a smashing header. Oh, whipped across by De Blasis, touched by Andres, back through the middle. And Sillerson, fortunate on
This way, nice ball.
The big dog hunting, denied by Dimitrovic.
Wow, well played, Gerard. Have a laugh. It's been a tough year, but he's been wonderful.
Again.
Wants it back, Cucurella should have headed back.
Outside of the boot for Charles. Cucurella through. Orellana. But his right foot fails. Looking for the upper corner, and they're not going to find.
As well, Phil, and you know, this whole situation is under Guardiola. It's something that's gone out of this side. He's all right, Phil.
Ready to charge. Carries for Charles. Vidal a touch.